for now for this evening. Now say Barcelona using our coach Mikel Arteta. So the reason say they won't sign Mikel Arteta, they would like to use and replace Xavi Hernandez, will be their present coach now. You get, because the way the guy they carry them, they don't like him, especially for the Champions League. Back to back now, they don't pursue them, go for Europa League, and they don't like as things they go like that. So the reason say if them Saka, Arteta they won't use as the possible replacement again, because they like the way Arteta they prepare in team, the way they play tiki taka, just like the way the team they press, the team they succeed again. So now Arteta they don't line up as the possible replacement in case they won't sell him. Now away from that, so Darren Bent don't come outside the talk say in the name two defenders as the best defenders of the EPL for this season. So Ben's going to name Saliba and going to name Sven Botman. Sven Botman, they play for Newcastle. So you're going to say this Sven Botman and Saliba, these are the two best EPL defense. And if you watch now from the look of things, Newcastle now get the best defense in the league. After Newcastle, then you have Arsenal. Arsenal have the second best defense in the EPL this season. And after the number of games they don't play this season, that is why pundits like Darren Bent will come outside and talk to, okay, then Saliba and Sven Botman I will give as the best defenders of the season so far. Now away from that, so Klaus German will be one of the Florida journalists. So Baba don't come and call the talk say Facundo Torres they very very close to joining Arsenal. To show you say Arsenal they very very serious. Now him be the second person we break this news say Arsenal. One reason Orlando City say they won't sign this guy because of what they happen to Bukayo Saka, and at the same time Arsenal said the reason they won't sign Benfica left back Alex Grimaldo. They won't sign the guy because they talk say Kylian Tierney they injury prone. That's why they know to use Kylian Tierney. Okay, Zinchenko will then buy to deputize Kylian Tierney. That one don't go injury for the last 1 month now. He never play for Arsenal. That is why you go see say Arteta they use a Tomiyasu they play left back right now because Tomiyasu is not injury prone like Kylian Tierney. You say that Kylian Tierney they play regularly like that now. Before you know now, if you don't go your own injury. So much just watch out since they go. Now away from that, you Arsenal deal. I don't even know say now in last Arsenal season, but it's like in for a final contract. I don't even know a final contract in there. And they're gonna give us more history about the guy. Say the guy don't dey Arsenal for 14 years now. He don't dey Arsenal since when he 8 years old, and he don't dey go out on loan anyhow. So now in final year of the season, even the talk say before the season starts, saying with Arteta gets one-on-one talk. So Arteta now tell him say he no go out on loan again. Say as things stand now, say two of them go just dey. Say he go make sure say he play for this season. So it go dey beneficial to him. So now so just be well. Now beside the player make Arteta give him new contract so that he go fit sign a contract for Arsenal. Now away from that, so Arsenal sef don get renewed hope. Say you go fit sign Yuri Tielemans. Now Brendan Rodgers will be Leicester City coach. They come outside whether they ask him for media certification whether they don't get headway with Yuri Tielemans for a new contract because that one sef na in final year in there for Leicester. So Baba can talk say as of now, as things stand now, say they never agree any contract extension. In short, no talk, no agreement, nothing. Things still dey as it be from before wey nothing, no talks dey go on because Tielemans don tell them say na in final year be this, so out of respect, he no go comot, he go run down in contract. After he run down in contract, then he go look for greener pastures elsewhere. So this one dey give Arsenal renewed hope. And many sources, many pundits, many journalists, everybody dey talk say Arsenal na be the favourites to sign this Yuri Tielemans. So I never know how it go be. If I like the guy, if possible, say when he become a free agent, so go fit sign him in the future, I will be very, very happy. So go fit sign him. Now Tomiyasu don't get Japanese call up to the World Cup. You get, so I'm very, very happy for him. I know say what him and they special. He can play anywhere across the back line. Even say today we come here say if he play defensive midfield because he play him for Bologna. So that's another position because they kind of talk say as in the threatening Kylian Tierney wing, he will also threaten all those kind of Partey because if Partey get injury, then Tomiyasu will just call up in that position, play very well there. Which will recount how many games Partey they play because we know say since the history of Partey when he signed for Arsenal, Partey never play more than 9 games on the straight level, never play more than 9 games before he go injury. So we count and most see how many games this guy go play, whether he don't change, whether he don't be like Martinelli because once upon a time Martinelli himself na injury prone player, but you go see am now say the guy dey fly, dey kick am everything, he never still get injury. So something has moved, something changed. So whether Partey own self don change, we never really know. We just dey watch. So Mikel Sylvester, wey be one of our super pundits, himself don come outside dey advise Kylian Tierney say he understand say Kylian Tierney never really play for this season. He has only started 3 times this season. So in the text Tierney say make him calm down. You get, so your time dey come. There are many games that will be played this season. The reason why make coach never play na because in the fear make he no go get injury, because once you get injury now, we don dey short of options. So you better make dem dey manage you small so that you go dey play and you go stay dey fit. Like all this kind of match we wan play against FC Zurich, expect a Kylian Tierney to play in that match. Then when we come back against Chelsea, expect a Tomiyasu to play. When we go against Wolves or maybe the Brighton with the cup, expect Kylian Tierney to play. So na so Arteta just dey look how him go take dey manage the guy, make him no get any injury. So away from that, for those who just dey join the show now, we no know wetin we dey talk about, might just do a brief recap for una sake. So the breaking news, the major news this evening, I say Barcelona dey line up. Arteta say they go like Arteta to be the next manager after they sack Xavi Hernandez, because Xavi don carry them go Champions League and they knock them back to back. Now they don't go Europa League. And a club with the status of Barcelona no like to dey for that Europa League. Europa League is not their calling. That is why then they call Messi, say make him come join them again. Say money don dey now. Messi dey snub their calls. According to reports in the media, Messi dey snub their calls. Now Messi wants to move to MLS. He wants to go to Inter Miami. Say na them, he don dey hold talks with them already, because he's planning life after all those Europe, like come on for PSG, get. So I never know, but me I know say Arteta just signed the contract, so there's no why, there's no Jupiter. You can't leave your project now. Project wey don almost dey come to completion. Wey be say this season now we dey enter Champions League. You got the talk say if you enter Champions League now, so next season you know come carry us go Champions, e dey wine states, so you know fit happen. Arteta go still stay where him dey. Now away from that, so Darren Bent call a name Saliba and Sven Botman. Sven Botman dey play for Newcastle, so he call the talk say these two guys they're gonna be the best defenders of the EPL for this season. That is why people like Newcastle, they are the best defense of the league as of now. They don't concede less goals. I believe they concede like 13 goals. Then Arsenal have the second best defense in the league. I think we are considered like maybe 14 or 15. I can't remember, but we know too much. We say Facundo Torres, they're very close in joining Arsenal. Arsenal is close to submitting a bid to Orlando City. Now away from that, Rhys Nelson of Arsenal, the reason say make Arsenal give him a new contract, because now we come to hear say now in final year in day like this. Now this guy don dey Arsenal for 14 years since when he dey 8 years old. Now in day for this Arsenal side, you get. So now you don't be like say the coach don dey give him favor, don dey let am say okay, oh yeah, come play. Now away from that, Arsenal dey very hopeful say at the end of the day they go sign Tielemans from Leicester, because Leicester manager wey dem dey call Brendan Rodgers, him come for the media setting, come dey talk say Tielemans never agree any contract extension. In short, they never even open talks with am, because the player don tell them repeatedly say he no wan stay here again, because as e be now, Leicester is a team that may go to relegation if case not take it. So why you go ask Tielemans to go sign new contract to that kind of relegation team? They are struggling. Jamie Vardy don old. They need to sell am. Here natural, I don't know what they do in Dakar. I don't know medicine. They've plenty all of them. They're just playing nonsense. Now shit pack at them be now. You get everybody they knock them. Even self now out of respect, now make Leicester never sack Brendan Rodgers. They return and say make him resign by himself. They don't want to sack him because he has done a lot for them. He won the league for them. He won cup. Like, what more can you ask for? But the guy said no one resign. He wants to keep playing. So Tomiyasu don't get Japanese call up to go to the World Cup. They don't call him up, so the guy go play. Then Mikel Sylvester they take it and say make him calm down. In time they come. He go still play for Arsenal. You know, gonna take it and say he only started for Arsenal 3 times this season. Now Benjamin they just they bring him, play last 15, play last 20, play last 15. So all those things they make the guy head the boss. This same guy now when they talk say we want make captain last season. No, remember when they debate say who go be our future captain before they give Odegaard. A lot of us say Kylian Tierney, he's fighting for the team, but because of his injury-prone nature, we cannot play him every day. You get. So Arteta they look for how he will take the manager, and at the end of the day, you go achieve in potential. So my dear football lovers, this is the evening news. So till I come your way tomorrow or later today when we do match reactions for Facebook, now get them out. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the show.